Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Pitch Club extension video for Innovations in Surgery. I'm super excited to be here today with Dr. Jeremy Russell, who is the CEO of FreeHand Surgeon, who's going to tell us about a very cool instrument to be used in robotic surgery. Jeremy, go ahead, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kate. I want to tell you really about our company and what we're doing and how we're approaching a very simple problem that in surgery. Every minimally invasive surgery that takes place is based upon the quality of the image that the surgeon has to operate by. And a high proportion of the time, this image is dependent upon a human being holding a laparoscope and trying to hold it still. And as we all know, holding anything still for a long time is very difficult. And surgeons who are used to operating in this way will be used to the problems of shake, drift, and rotation of the camera. And holding a camera is not easy, it's difficult, it's very awkward, it can be painful for a long period of time, and it uses up a valuable resource to do something fairly basic. In other words, try and hold something still. We've learned and we know that precision and control is critical in surgery. And so for minimally invasive surgery, for the surgeon, what they see is absolutely crucial. And how good that image is critical. We've learned that large robotic systems have proved invaluable. They improve outcomes and give a great platform from which to operate by. At FreeHand, what we want to do by the use of our robots is to bring that precision and control to laparoscopic and thoracoscopic surgery. Because our view is, why should every surgery not be completed with the best view possible? How big is this opportunity? Well, there are probably 15 million, it's probably nearer 20 million so-called keyhole surgeries that take place every year. And probably a couple of million of them, maybe as many as 3 million, are done these days using complex robots like the Da Vinci and the other new models that are coming in. That leaves around about 12 million procedures, which are typically less complex procedures that are done essentially with handheld cameras. And the surgeon is subject to all the variability that brings. So we see that with a sensibly priced system and a procedure cost that is able to make this affordable and is similar to the price of other disposables used in the operating room, we see this is a great opportunity to improve millions of surgical procedures every year. I'm going to show you a video now which explains a little bit more about this.
At FreeHand Surgeon, we strongly believe that optimizing the operating room working environment and supporting surgical performance results in better patient outcomes. For over a decade, we have developed collaborative robotic assistants for laparoscopic and minimally invasive surgeries for thoracic, gynecological, urological, and general surgery. FreeHand collaborative robots have been developed with the following objectives: mastering your vision, increasing your control, reducing surgical time, optimizing OR team ergonomics, increasing both patient and staff safety, being both instinctive to use and cost-effective, delivering improved patient outcomes. Mastering your vision, offering a rock-steady image that enables precise movement, safe key position, and facilitates the detection of the surgical area. Increasing your control, eliminating the need for a first assistant, removing the stress of bilateral communication, offering a more extensive range of movement. Adapting to your current practice with a modular design. Reducing surgical time, improving your control of the laparoscope, providing a tremor-free image, reducing camera lens cleaning due to less soft tissue contact compared with a handheld scope, allowing an immediate return of the laparoscope to the current operating position using the quick release mechanism. These cumulative advantages can help to achieve a reduction of up to 20% in surgery time, optimizing team ergonomics, reducing the pain or discomfort experienced from holding the scope, reducing eye fatigue and nausea due to unstable images, increasing your maneuverability in the surgical field, allowing highly trained staff to conduct other important clinical tasks, increasing both patient and staff safety, offering a reliable and safe motion drive control technology, allowing social distancing in the OR and reducing the number of people at risk, reducing exposure to aerosol-generated particles due to fewer lens cleans. FreeHand is instinctive to use. It is based around natural body movement, leading to a short learning curve. It is easily positioned with a goniometric targeting LED placement system. It adapts to your current practice by enabling use of any laparoscope and allowing placement in different positions on the OR table rail.
We have around between 50 and 100 surgeons who are using the FreeHand now, primarily in the UK and Europe. And during the whole development and the whole time of this technology, we've conducted over 15,000 clinical cases. All our registrations are complete, both the US, Europe, and other major markets around the world. But this is what our users are saying about it. So from a consultant transplant surgeon at the Royal London Hospital, I'm delighted to introduce single surgeon delivered laparoscopic procedures using FreeHand Surgeon, a timely innovation to reduce footfall in operating theatres, enhance efficient working and refine laparoscopic surgical training. Or from Charles Ranaboldo, Group General Surgeon and Group Medical Director at Ramsay Healthcare UK, case times significantly shortened, real savings, a trend to improve outcomes, and a great tool for training. What is there not to like? With FreeHand, there are 3 areas that have been a great benefit and that trump the standard technique: rock steady picture, scope change to vary infrequently, and great ergonomics. It also creates an opportunity to drive further precision with the use of robotized handheld tools. And that's from Professor Tan Aralumpalam from Colchester in the UK. If you'd like to know more about this, please do contact me with the following contact details, or go to our website to see more of the videos and more of the product in action. But thank you very much for your attention. I'd love to answer any questions if you have them.
Great. Jeremy, thank you so much for telling us about this. It is, it certainly seems like an amazing advancement, and something that if I were a surgeon, I definitely would want all of the benefits that come along with the FreeHand. I know it talked a little bit in the video about some data as far as what surgeons have realized using this tool. Talk a little bit more about that evidence and in improvements and any other clinical studies maybe that you have planned for the future.
Sure. We've been in a position where we've had a number of different sites have done sort of observational and audit studies, which have shown very encouraging data, both in terms of saving time, saving personnel, and indeed improving outcomes, reduced hospital stays, et cetera, et cetera. But we're very keen that we're trying to pull all these together and do a major multi-site study in the UK. I was talking to a surgeon earlier today about pulling this together. We're looking about 8 major sites across the UK. And so to take this preliminary data, or data that's been produced in this way, and do a proper multi-center study to confirm a number of these positive outcomes. And that we're hoping to start in the next 2 or 3 months. We're just arranging that at the moment and pulling and getting all the funding, which we believe we will get most from the NHS in the UK, because because of the potential benefits to the NHS moving forward.
Very cool. Well, that'll be exciting to learn more about that in the future. Tell me a little bit more about your IP on this device and talk a little bit more about your business model as well.
Right. So the IP is, we have a number of granted patents as well as new applications in which cover the core operation of the robot, and also some of the key design elements. So the way the robot is operated by the surgeon in a hands-free manner using small head movements, that is all covered by our IP. We also have a number of the design elements, including some specific and very important parts of the mechanism which allow us to keep it quite so small and quite so miniaturized. And we have 10 years and more on that IP still outstanding. So we're in a good, strong position in that case. In terms of our business model and the way that we operate, we work on the whole with third-party distributors. We support them with a lot of clinical support because there is a training element, and it does require people to get confident with the device to then use it regularly. And that's not just the surgeons, it's often the OR support teams who need to be comfortable as well. Otherwise, there's a good excuse for not using it. And the way that we sell, we're focused on driving volume. So we're focused on really getting people to use it regularly. And there's a single-use disposable that is sold with every device. And so typically the hospital will either buy or rent, or in some cases even could have a robot consigned to them by our distributor in exchange for a certain volume of disposables. So we've created this and generated and designed it so we can have a pretty flexible approach to the market, depending upon how individual markets wish to address it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Lots of options for sure. So lastly, I'd love to hear from you. How can the AngelMD network support you in this endeavor?
Well, we are looking to do a Series A round in the fall. This, we believe, will be the last funding we will need to get us to profitability, which should be 12 to 18 months away. But even more importantly, we're really looking to launch in the US in the next few months. We have all the registrations, everything in place, and we're looking for partners who may be really interested in getting involved with this and trialing it and using it. We're really interested particularly in people in surgery care centers, bariatric surgery, where we've got centers in Europe now who are doing all their bariatric surgery solo by using FreeHand. So I think we're really interested to link up with people who are keen to try the technology and to see how it works for them in the US.
Absolutely. Well, Jeremy, thank you so much for being here with us today. I know you are not going to be able to join us on our Pitch Club evening next Tuesday, but as you mentioned, we included Jeremy's contact information on that last slide, and we'll also be sending that out to our network and in all of our follow-up communications. So thank you again for being here, and we look forward to hearing about all of your future successes.
Thank you very much indeed, and I look forward to hearing from anyone if they've got any questions or want to know more.
Great.